Good morning students. Today we will read class 10th mathematics chapter 9th. Topic is some applications of trigonometry. In the previous chapter this trigonometry, that is the introduction to trigonometry, we have studied about trigonometric ratios. But in this chapter we will be studying about some ways in which trigonometry is used in the life around you. Trigonometry is one of the most ancient subjects studied by scholars all over the world. As we have said in chapter 8, trigonometry was invented because it is needed arose in astronomy. Since then the astronomers have used it, for instance, to calculate distance from Earth to the planets and stars. Trigonometry is also used in geography and in navigation. The knowledge of trigonometry is used to construct maps, determine the positions of an island in relation to the longitude and latitudes. Surveyors had used trigonometry for centuries. One such larger surveying project of the 19th century was the Great Trigonometric Survey of British India, for which the two largest even theodolites were built. During the survey in 1852, the highest mountain in the world was discovered. From a distance of over 160 km, the peak was observed from 6 different stations. In 1856, this peak was named after Sir George Everest, who had commissioned and first used the giant theodolite. The theodolites are now on display in the Museum of Survey of India in Dehradun. Let's study how height and distance be measured by using trigonometric ratios. In this chapter, we have to know angle of elevation, angle of depression, and line of sight, horizontal level, how it is located. Like when we want to look any object, like it is a building, a person is there, this person is looking the top of the building here. That is the line of sight, the direction of looking any object which is above the horizontal line. Horizontal line means the line in which we generally look, like this line. It is the horizontal line, but when we used to look the object above this line, this direction, this line is said to be line of sight. Line of sight means the line in which we are looking at an object. It is an object present at the top of this building and we are looking at that object. That is the line of sight. Now we have to turn our head from this horizontal line to this line of sight to look at the object which is above this horizontal line. This angle that is found by turning our head to look at that object, this angle is said to be angle of elevation. This angle is said to be angle of elevation. It is angle of elevation. Similarly, when a building is here on the ground and a person is here and a car is moving on the road, The person who is present on the top of the building has horizontal line in this way. It is the horizontal line. Generally, the person will see in this direction, in this horizontal direction. But when the person wants to look at the car, then the person has to turn his head towards down in downward direction. He will turn his head to look this car. This line is said to be line of sight. Here another angle is found. This angle is said to be angle of depression. This one is angle of elevation. This one is angle of depression. In which you find the inclination between that of horizontal line and that line of sight. Angle of elevation and angle of depression. By using this height, distance and the angle, that is the inclination between line of sight and horizontal line. If any out of any three, if any two is given, out of these three, if any two are given, then we can find the third one. That is the relation of height and distance. Let's do some examples on the basis of the relation of this height and distance. A tower stands vertically on the ground. Here, question is given: a tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 15 meters away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is found to be 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower. How it can be solved? To solve this type of question, first we have to draw the diagram appropriate to the question. After getting the diagram, we have to check we have to observe what things it is given and what we have to find there. After that it becomes easier to solve that. Let's say ground. This one is a tower. From the foot of the tower, about 15 meter away, this 15 meter away, a point is there, and from this point, when it is observed the top of the tower, it makes 60 degrees. It is found to be 60 degrees. When it is observed, a point 15 meter away from the foot of the tower to that of the top of the tower, it is observed the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. We have to find height of this tower. Let AB is the tower and a point C that is 15 meter away from the foot of this tower. The angle of elevation is 60 degrees. It is observed angle of elevation 60 degrees. And we have to find height of tower. That means we have to find length of AB here. Here, AB is the tower and AC is 15 meter.